Hi folks, I'm here with my friend Jay Chowdhury. Jay was one of the first people in Alberta to get really sick from COVID-19 way back in February, March of last year. And I wanted to give Jay an opportunity to share his personal experience with fellow Albertans as we go through what's left of this pandemic. So Jay, when did you become sick? What was the context? And tell us a bit more about that.
It was March 6th. I still remember that day. And I was at a super spreader event without understanding where am I heading to. Everything was all right. There was absolutely no signs and symptoms. And I remember it was until St. Patty's Day on 17th of March. That morning I was feeling a little uneasy and a little cough, little fever. And by the time I already did my COVID test. That evening I got a phone call from my family doctor saying that he's closing down around 5:30 and I must go to the Peter Lloyd Hospital to check my oxygen level.
So you showed up at the Peter Lougheed and then what happened?
And the nurse came and took my oxygen level and her eyes started glowing and I had no idea why. She told me that she will be back in 5 minutes and bring a bed, and she brought a bed in 5 minutes, put me on a bed, and I just passed out. Bang, that's it. And I had no idea. I only came to know after 25 days and 25 nights when I was in induced coma that I have been admitted in a hospital.
25 days, all of that time on a ventilator?
On a ventilator for 25 days.
My God.
When I woke up after 25 days, I was confused. I was looking at the ceiling. I had no idea what's going on. You know, I couldn't even recollect how I came here, how I landed up at the Peter Lloyd Hospital.
So after the coma and you're conscious, was that part of it painful? Did you experience severe discomfort or?
Out of those 25 days, I had a lot of side effects in ICU. I had a mouth ulcer, of course, because my mouth was wide open. My left leg was paralyzed. For a certain period of time. I lost my voice. I couldn't speak at all. I had to speak through sign language, you know, draw something and tell the doctors and nurses my feelings. And I was completely depressed. And I felt at some point of time, you know, I mean, my life has no value at that point.
And so you finally got home after about 6 weeks. And how long was the path to full recovery?
After 47 days, it took 2 full months to be a normal person, to walk, to talk, to feel, and then to be a complete man.
So Jay, one of the reasons I wanted to do this interview with you is because we have some folks in the province who believe COVID's not real or it's all massively exaggerated. What would your message be for them?
You know, this is not a story that somebody's trying to say. This is real, because what I'm saying to all Albertans today is what have happened with me. It is practical. It's not theoretical, it's practical. And it happened to me, it can happen to anyone. And what I want to say, that you think that you are not spreading, but when you're spreading, you don't know who you're spreading.
Yeah.
Maybe someone who who is the breadwinner of the family. You know, you don't want someone to die, leaving widow or widower or orphan kids at home, you know, with no future for them.
And as you said at the beginning, you went to an event with friends, had no idea that COVID might be circulating, and that's how easily it can transmit, right?
We were a total 32 of us, and out of 32, 27 were infected COVID positive, and 1 died.
That's so sad.
Out of 27.
I'm sure you want to give a word of gratitude to the nurses and doctors who did so much to help save your life.
The doctors, nurses, and frontliners in Alberta as well as in Canada and all over the world, they're angels, you know, on earth. You know, they are angels on earth, and they help as much as possible. They struggle to give your life back. And I believe, you know, that we will definitely see a sunlight at the end of the tunnel. The days are just yet to come. The best is yet to come.
Thank you so much, Jay.
Thank you so much, Premier.